talking to me?
But yeah, so
Good
one of
luck.
the next games, Cult of the Lamb.
Kind of cool, right?
I was looking at this and I was
I
like,
know.
damn, okay, this is like a little indie game, but I was like, I'll probably play this just to see what the hell this is about.
I would too, man. This looks dope.
Because it just looked like a bunch of weird stuff, but it was like a
It's got
top-down
great
shooter
art,
or
right?
something. Yeah.
This felt like, Hades kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Where like you have like really great artwork and you're going room to room and you're slicing and dicing, and like
Yeah,
giving
another
powers.
roguelike
And
game.
Another cool roguelike game. Like, I'll play this. Like, it looks really
And
cool.
I think this one comes on Game Pass, doesn't it?
I think that's what I was. I believe it does. Yeah, I believe
Okay.
they said it was Game Pass game. So
I mean,
that's a must play.
The little swords and the hats and different things like that. Like, it seemed like it'd be something that might be fun to mess around with.
It's hilarious.
So
You have like these
It's-
cats worshiping this lamb, and it's just like really
it's
funny.
from Devolver.
Devolver is always putting out
So
interesting
they-
things, right?
Yeah, they wild. I'm still trying to find out what's going on with that one martial arts game. I can't remember what the name of it
Sifu?
is.
No.
No. The one.
Oh.
The something 3. It was like something 3. I can't
Oh,
remember.
Shadow Warrior or whatever.
Yeah, Shadow Warrior.
Yeah, where's that at, man?
Yeah, I'm
Where
trying
did
to
that
find
go?
out where that's. Why are you showing me Colt?
Where did that go, man? Like, where did that game go? Oh yeah, this is like a. It's right. That's like it's a collection game as well. So it's like combat, like Hades, but you also like survive and collect and build.
Right, you're building a town or something.
This
like
looks
that. Yeah, a little
dope, man.
village,
I
yeah.
can't imagine why I wouldn't like this. This looks sick. So yeah, I'm excited for this one.
But I was just like, oh, okay, cool, and it kind of reminds me of Gravity Falls. You ever seen Gravity Falls? It's an anime. Not an anime.
no.
It's a cartoon.
No, I haven't seen it.
It's a cartoon that's on like I want to say Disney or whatever, but it's basically like this town called Gravity Falls, where like the weirdest shit happens or whatever, and you got two twins that come into the town to live with their grandpa, and the boy finds like this book, and it gives you like secrets of and information of the weird shit that goes on in there. So they got werewolves, actual gnomes, different things like that. But it's just a cartoon about weird things happening in this town or whatever. So it's a pretty good one. But it reminds me of that because there's like this all-seeing pyramid eye guy.
Oh, okay.
That's
I was
like
giving you
one
some
of the big
ideas.
bosses
I
or
see.
whatever. He kind of looks like that hat with the eye on it and stuff like that. But yeah. So there was a few other ones like Midnight Fight Express, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Shredder's Revenge.
I mean,
That one looked like just an arcade version
old
of
school,
it.
the
So
same
it's
one,
cool.
remake, yeah.
Might give it a go if it ends up being on Game Pass or whatever, to
Right.
check it out. Of course you had Demon Slayer.
Yeah, some of the development there.
Yeah, they showed some more on there. It's like I could give a fuck less about Super Monkey Ball. Like,
Dude.
you know what I mean? Whoever's playing it.
Yeah.
Talking
That's a
about
remake, right?
Splitgate.
Yeah, I didn't know that this game was made by two Stanford students, like just two
Two
guys.
kids from college, yeah, man.
That's sick. Good for them.
Yeah.
Because this game's taking off, dude. Like,
yeah, they
people
get
really
money
like it.
now.
You
could
dude.
drop out now.
Now
my
you're
man.
done. You made it. People like your game, dude. You have
Yeah.
lots of people playing their game.
Yeah, for
Like,
sure.
good for them. It looks relatively polished, too. Like, the gunplay.
Yeah.
It looked fine enough. Like,
My
wow.
boy Brahms had told me about this a while back. He was telling me about it because he plays like a lot of underground games and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
this one started underground and then it just
I knew
blew
about
up.
Splitgate. I didn't know it was made by such a small team. Like,
Oh, yeah.
that's what's sick. It's like, wow,
Yeah,
that's
but that's
impressive.
That's interesting. Portal and arena shooter.
I just have the
combined
hardest
together.
time with arena shooters. We've always talked about this, like I don't have the patience for it anymore.
Yeah.
But I mean, it looks good and it looks fun. I can
For
see
sure.
why people really like it.
Right.
And that portal system's a cool idea, Good for
Yeah,
them.
it's pretty dope.
Good for them.
Riders Republic, man. I know we saw like more. Was it gameplay?
It had them like I thought it was bike riding. Yeah, it's some bike riding.
Yeah, some little stuff.
But,
But it seemed like it was like an
No.
open world type of thing, right? That you're
Yeah,
just kind of
it
doing
is.
whatever to get
It
to point
is.
A to point B to wherever you want to go to. So
all the different extreme sports, dude. Like, there was something we did. We talked about Rise Republic, and we kind of like weren't happy about it.
Nah.
And there was a couple of people on there that are just like thought that we were crazy.
Right.
Like, supposedly there's this other like BMX game that's like taking off, which I've never even heard of. It's in like some obscure corner of the YouTube.
Okay.
That supposedly people really like, and like I guess people are super pumped about Rise Republic. Like,
I think
no
the
interest
X
in
Games
this
type of sports and stuff like that, like, you know, people really like, and we only have like specific games that showcase that, you know.
I
But
guess,
this one is
yeah.
like an amalgamation of like everything. You know,
I had no idea there was
like,
a market
not
for this.
everything in
Yeah, it does. It has
So-
SX snowboarding, right? Like it has everything you want if you like the extreme sports. But
Right.
I just didn't know that there was a market for this, man. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
at
this,
all.
If this ends up coming to like Game Pass or something like that, then I might give this a whirl just to check it out and see, because it might be like a decent time waster. But this is definitely
Maybe.
like it has to have RPG aspects to
Yeah,
it.
it
For
doesn't
me to,
seem like it does.
Want to enjoy it, you know what I mean? I gotta I gotta play it and to get better at it or whatever, and improve my stats and stuff like that. You know, that might be something I'm willing to take a little bit more of a look at. But,
yeah, like just the simple fact of like riding a dirt bike or a mountain bike, it's not appealing enough to me.
Yeah.
Like even if it was free, I don't think I would try it. Maybe I would try it with Cloud if it works. I could just press play. I don't even have to download it.
Yeah, but
You know?
it also seemed as if there was like some type of a storyline in here too.
Yeah,
So
I don't know, man.
I mean,
I'm not
yeah.
sold.
yeah, so you know they had some more stuff,
Mm-hmm.
UFL, Lego, the Skywalker Saga. So it's like the entire Skywalker Saga.
Yeah, like the whole story.
It just followed the movies. I don't like Lego like that.
It's kind of funny. Look kind of silly. I mean, Lego just
Yeah,
always
it's
looks
always silly.
Yeah, it's always
Yeah.
silly and funny.
But yeah, so another one that I actually thought was kind of interesting was Synced Off Planet. That one seemed like that might be kind of fun, you know what I mean? It's like you're on this planet or whatever, so it's almost like an MMO in a sense, slightly, but you know you have like these people or robots or something like that, and some of them you're able to control and adapt to like join you on your team, and then you can have like a squad and different things like that. So I still want to hear more about it.
A little
to see if it's
cyberpunky.
something to deal with, but it seems like it might be cool. It looks like there's RPG aspects on it, so
Right.
it might be something to put a little bit of time into. You know?
Yeah, it's giving me like a cyberpunk meets like Outriders,
Yeah,
right? Because
Yeah.
I like the third person.
with some division.
I
or
really
something
like the
in
third. Yeah, with some division tossed in there.
there.
I've always been a fan of third person shooting, so that's pretty cool. You have some tactical base cover tactics like Outriders, even though you got so strong you didn't even do tactical cover anymore.
Right.
But this one's interesting. I don't think we even had like a like who developed this, or like is this AAA? Is this an indie? Like what is it? You know?
I can't even remember, but yeah,
But
but
that
it
was
looked pretty cool.
Yeah.
Had Outlast Trials,
Right.
of course, Delke V, where we saw
Okay,
that.
bro.
Jurassic World Evolution 2. They gave a little bit more on
It's kind of like
Far
a
Cry
Sim City kind of
6.
thing with Jurassic World, but
Yeah.
didn't interest me.
Yeah, it did remind me of a Sim City type of thing where you're just building a park and then you're adding more dinosaurs in and
Dude,
they wreaking havoc. and
yeah,
shit.
you can build a park and add more dinosaurs in, and like, and to be honest, man, with Far Cry 6, I didn't watch it.
No.
Like, I already know. I already know.
I'm getting it. Like, you don't need
How
to
many
show me no
trailers
more.
have we seen?
Just
Dude,
give me
like,
the game already,
just give me
man.
the game already. Like at E3, like we got a trailer from Xbox, we got a trailer from Ubisoft, we got a trailer from like, got like 4 or 5 different trailers from like different studios.
Yeah.
And it's like, come on, man, like come on, we know already. Just launch the game.
Yeah, and then just to finish wrapping this up, you know, blow through a whole bunch of these other names. We've seen Jet before and stuff like that. They finally gave us a date for Horizon Forbidden West, February 18th, 2022. So another fucking game for 2022. My gosh. You know, more of that other stuff. That's where I also found the Tales of Arise. To check that out. I thought Dead Mal 5 in core was kind of interesting. It seemed like they're trying to do like some space where they would have like virtual concerts or something like that.
Yeah.
And then start this whole new like trend, you know?
Yeah, it doesn't appeal to me, but yeah, I know what
It
you're
doesn't
saying.
appeal to me,
Yeah.
but it seems like they could possibly be working on something that
this
would
might
change
be
the
popular
game
in
for,
society. Yeah, I
for
can
like
see that.
concerts and different things like that.
I can see
you know?
that.
Especially with COVID and all that stuff, you know, and people not wanting to go out more or things being closed down again. If there was like a location you could go to where you would be able to enjoy a concert, like a live concert or something like that, you know, that'd be cool.
Replaced.
You know,
I'm waiting for Replaced.
Oh yeah.
That was my favorite of E3.
Okay.
We got a little video here. Nothing much. Yeah. But Replaced looks so sick. If you haven't seen Replaced, take some time to check that out.
Okay. Yeah, I'll check out Replaced, Valheim. I've been hearing a lot about Valheim, for the PC and stuff like that. But you know, I don't think it's on console, so I can't even check it out.
Yeah, there wasn't a whole lot here to really know what's going on with this game.
Yeah.
But it had an interesting art design, and it's from the game people really like right now. It's like some kind of, I think it's like a survival open world like RPG kind of thing. It had like a little 15 minutes of fame. I don't know. I think people are still playing it, but it was big for a minute there.
Yeah, I think I was hearing like New World and then Valheim in the same type of sentence, you know. Yeah,
so Valheim's interesting. I never played it, so I just don't know, you know.
Right, yeah. So I mean, we saw like you know, Crossfire, they tell us some more about Genshin Impact, having some updates or whatever.
We got a date for Sifu.
Got a date for Sifu.
That's February 22nd.
Which is another one.
It's 4 days after Horizon. I mean, what are you supposed to do? You can't play them all.
Yeah, and then, you know, a little bit more about the Death Stranding Director's Cut, which had the Metal Gear Solid level or whatever. Level.
Yeah, they're showing us some of the differences and changes, right?
Yeah, and so that was basically, like, it for the majority of the Gamescom, at least for the day one. There was a lot of things that they were showing us on day two and stuff like that with Forza Horizon and all of that stuff, more Wastelands, State of Decay, Sea of Thieves upgrades, blah blah blah. You know.
Yeah, Xbox
we saw that
didn't do a lot. Xbox did not do a lot at Gamescom. I was expecting more. They kind of just showed a lot of the things that we already play and know about. So it was kind of a dead show, in my opinion.
Yeah.
What Xbox did sucked.
Right.
But the Gamescom One Night Live, which we just went over, had lots of cool things on it. So that was worth it, you know. But Xbox really dropped the ball, man. It wasn't that great at all. The only thing that I thought was interesting, I don't know if you watched it, was the Into the Pit. No. Did you watch the Into the Pit trailer, man?
I did not.
Like, find that on that there. It's like a little 1 minute trailer, and like check this thing out, man. Like, it's like the two-handed magic, kind of like with the game you were talking about with the Battle Royale.
Yeah.
It looked like high action, high intensity, like really powerful spells. So it looked fun. You feel like you're pretty powerful, you know, badass. You know,
you're like some wizard or something.
Yeah, like you're some wizard. Like you feel like one powerful wizard. Like oh yeah, it just looks really dope.
It almost feels like Doom with magic though.
It's Doom with magic.
Yeah.
But like you got really powerful spells.
Right.
You know, like I don't know, it looks neat.
Okay.
This one I can see myself trying out. You know, especially if it's a Game Pass game, which I think it is.
Right.
I think almost everything Xbox showed was Game Pass, right? Like they're sticking with that, man.
Right. I mean, I thought it was interesting that they were doing like a Sea of Thieves, Borderlands type of collab. They're trying to figure out any way to get people to play Sea of Thieves.
They are, man.
It's just
they
not
just announced the
freaking
Pirates of the Caribbean, and now they're announcing this. They're trying hard to get people to play that game.
Yeah, but I just feel like the fact that you don't have a ship that's yours.
Yeah.
Actually,
and you
just
can't
doesn't
upgrade
make
it and
that
build
good.
it.
Like, I can't leave the game and leave shit on my ship. I lose all of that. So like, what are we doing here? Like, it just
I think that's the problem, right? It's like, dude, the game isn't good enough.
Yeah.
It's not that it's missing features or that it's missing skins. It's the game isn't good enough.
It's a large ass rogue sea game. Like,
yeah, it's not good enough, man. Like, so that's the problem. You keep pushing it though.
Right. Stray Blade. I was watching that one. That one looked kind of cool.
Stray Blade. I didn't actually check that one out.
Okay.
I missed that one.
Yeah, it kind of was like you know, maybe like a Dark Souls like game.
Yeah, this looks sick.
So it seemed like it was pretty interesting. And then you have
it's kind of like a low key kind of Dark Souls. It's not quite technically
yeah.
advanced at all. It looks more like a mobile game.
Right.
This looks mobile-ish to me.
Or just like a different. I'm trying to think, like on some Dungeons and Dragons type.
Yeah,
artwork
yeah, it's not very, but yeah, not bad.
Yeah.
Do you watch the Gunk? Did you watch any of that Gunk trailer?
I've seen Gunk before,
cool.
so I didn't really.
Yeah, it just a little bit more. It just looks kind of neat. I don't know. Gunk kind of looks cool to me.
Yeah, it might be an interesting one.
I think I'd play that. I mean, of course, these are all Game Pass games. You can't cry here. There's lots of games here, man.
Yeah, it's lots of stuff that's coming out. You know.
So,
you know, they introduced the new Forza controller on there. So I just kind of wanted to jump into that the Halo Infinite, right? You know, we saw the Halo Infinite and stuff, and then they decided to show us the Halo Infinite limited edition Xbox Series X console. Like, the first thing that came to my mind wasn't like, oh, this design looks cool or whatever. It was like, how the fuck I'm supposed to buy this when I can barely even get the OG? Like, I can't even get the OG in stores right now. How you gonna try to sell me this?
This was dumb.
Like, this shit this is not gonna last. Like, you gonna have like 5 units come out?
This
and
was
if
dumb,
you making
dude.
this, did you stop making the OG one and producing those for a minute to produce this?
Yeah.
Because, like, you're cutting back on somebody else, man, that, you know, is just not going to get a chance to get this, you know?
How the hell do you create more hype than what you already have selling every one you can make?
Mm-hmm.
This makes zero sense to me. This is one of the dumbest things I've seen in a long time. You don't do this unless you're trying to get that sell bump. This is what they do. They release a new special edition, right, to get a new batch of sales.
Yeah.
You can't sell what you have. You can't. People can't already get what you have already.
Yeah,
you sell everyone you make already. This is dumb.
You have no inventory on the shelves right now.
This is
and you
so
making a limited
dumb.
Edition. Like,
and to be honest, I think it looks stupid. Like, when I looked at this and I was like, after I thought about what you were saying, I thought the same exact thing. Mm-hmm. And I was like, it doesn't even look that cool to me. Like, well, it looks like a Tonka truck toy controller. I mean, I don't know. That looks like dumb to me.
Yeah, I mean,
I think the stars look cool. Bad. The stars at the top of the thing look pretty cool.
Uh-huh.
The little, galaxy stars look cool. But the whole lines and, like, it looks like, Legos. I mean, I don't know. It doesn't look it doesn't look premium at all to me.
Yeah, I saw, they're trying to add, like, the lines and stuff like that and the plating and things like that. And
but it's just straight plain.
I actually thought that the announced Halo Infinite Elite controller looked a little bit better. But, again, that kind of looked like one of the previous Elite controllers that was Halo-inspired. So it wasn't really too many differences on it. You know, I just don't have an Elite controller, so it'd be like, oh, if I was going to get one, I'd probably just get that one, because it's got a little look, unless they're going to try to charge me for the look. But
They probably will, but I don't know. I just wasn't too impressed. For one, I wasn't too impressed with how it looked, and for number two, it's the most pointless and utterly ridiculous, in my opinion, special edition launch at this moment in time that makes absolutely zero sense.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, we have reports that it's already been hijacked by scalpers anyways.
Right.
So what a
which is
cluster F.
Which is one of those things where, it's like, okay, so you jacked the pre-orders, got you. But it's like, okay, even if you just did a limited edition console where anybody was able to pre-order it, but it was only available for like a week or 2 weeks pre-order time. You know what I mean? And then whatever they have in pre-orders, they just make those consoles. Like, I would have preferred that. Like, if you didn't pre-order it within the window and buy it, like, you just don't got it. It will not be sold on shelves, period. Like, the only people who pre-ordered it is the only people that's going to get it. Unless they just decide to sell it, resale prices or something like that. But
and it's $50 more.
It's crazy. It's just crazy that they could have put this thing up and then, boom, it's already on markets like eBay and stuff like that for 3 times the price.
$1,500. Like, it's so funny because I feel like this is the reverse of what Sony did. So it's like Sony found a way to, like, decrease the cost of their system to make money.
Right.
Microsoft just did a new paint job and added $50 on top of it. Like, it's the exact same console. You aren't getting anything else.
Right. I
just
mean,
getting a new paint job, and this is their way to,
the Elite controller with it or
make money.
Yeah.
Because it's $50 more, man. Like, no way. Heck no, man. I like
think
black
even when
anyways.
I bought my Spider-Man console, it was
the same price as the normal system. Like, they're charging you $50 more.
And it came with a game. Well, actually, this one comes with
this
Xbox
is dumb.
Infinite. I think
it comes with the game?
I think it comes with Xbox Halo Infinite preloaded on it.
Okay, well, there's something there for that $50. that means nothing to me because I have Game Pass. But I mean, yeah, I guess someone out there who doesn't have Game Pass.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. I don't know. This was just so funny to me.
Yeah.
I laughed out loud.
Yeah, it was just more so the audacity that you guys don't even have
Totally.
your shit sitting on shelves for you to even be thinking about coming out
Totally.
with a whole nother.
Totally, man.
I could see if you found a way to make the console with parts that were more available, so you had to alter some of the innards a little bit, and then boom, you're able to make them more. So like it's, you know, this is the version that's coming out. It's like a new version that's a little bit lighter because we got new parts or something like that. But we able to spit them out because we not on a shortage with this. You know what I mean?
Bizarre.
But this is just the consoles that they already got with some slight different artwork on top of it.
I think if you don't have an Xbox, you're like, damn, dude, just make the ones I want already.
You just made it 8 times harder.
Yeah, like just make the console I'm already trying to get.
Right. And then if you already got a console, right, as hard as it was, you just like, damn, like
I have no chance
the exact
at this one
next year
if
this,
I want it.
this
Yeah.
console is out. Like,
It's so
I wish
ridiculous.
I had gave me the option before. What happened to shells? Just make a Halo shell and let me get that around my console instead of making a whole new console.
This is dumb, dude. I can't
But-
stand it.
Yeah, so I mean this is the first limited edition of the next gen though.
Yes,
So they've crossed that threshold now.
they did
So
it.
now it's interesting. It'll be interesting to see what PlayStation comes up with.
They
for
can't
their
keep
limited
consoles on the
edition.
shelves, but they're gonna sell you another one anyways. How stupid,
They're
man.
gonna attempt, anyways.
Dumb.
They basically feeding right into the pockets of these resellers,
Yeah,
with these bots,
it's
to scoop up
so
everything.
dumb.
It's crazy.
I love you, me.